Good morning. My name is Holly Springfield. I'm the International Admissions Advisor here at Auburn University, and today we will just be telling you a little bit about Auburn, the different colleges and schools, a lot of the admissions requirements. We'll kind of give you a perspective from one of our current international students, and then we'll do our best to answer any questions that you might have. Just to give you a little bit of background on Auburn University, we were actually founded in 1856. We hold a land, sea, air, and space grant institutions, which is kind of different for Auburn because we're one of the few schools that do offer those different kinds of grants. We offer degrees in over 150 different majors, with over 12 different colleges and schools. So some of the colleges and schools that we do offer are College of Business, offering degrees in anything like business administration, marketing management, supply chain management. We do offer a professional flight management, accounting, finance. We offer a College of Engineering with degrees in chemical engineering, civil engineering, mechanical, computer science and software engineering, polymer and fibers, software. We also are home to the nation's first wireless engineering program, so there are a lot of great engineering programs going on here at Auburn. Engineering is one of the main degrees that we're known for. Our College of Engineering is ranked in the top 30 among public institutions in the U.S. It's actually one of the leading institutions in engineering in the southeastern United States. We also offer degrees in the College of Liberal Arts, College of Science and Mathematics, Education. We have a School of Nursing. We also have two professional schools at Auburn, a School of Pharmacy, as well as a College of Veterinary Medicine. So if you're looking for professional degrees in those areas, we do offer that option as well. Kind of backtracking a little bit, if any of you are not familiar with Auburn and where we're located in Auburn, Alabama, which is located in the southeastern portion of the United States. We are about 100 miles southwest of Atlanta, Georgia. So that's going to be your main flight hub into and out of the U.S. to get to Auburn. We have a student population size of right around 25,000 students. With the majority being undergraduate students, with that undergraduate population coming in at about 20,000. Our current international population is about 1,000 international students, and that's made up of undergraduates and graduate students. Our campus is kind of spread out over 100 acres across Auburn, Alabama. It's a small college town, so if you're looking for something that is not in an urban environment, you can definitely achieve that here at Auburn. Some of the admissions requirements, if you're entering as an international freshman or transfer student, we will have, as an international freshman, we do require an official SAT score. We look at the SAT portions of critical reading and math, so out of a total of 1,600. And typically for international students, international freshmen, we'll start making acceptances around a 1050 out of 1,600. We also do require proof of English proficiency, which we will accept either a TOEFL score, an IELTS score, and then some students will some students may or may not have attended a U.S. high school, so we will waive that TOEFL or IELTS score for that. The minimum IBT IBT score we require is a 79, 550 on the paper-based test, and then the IELTS we do require a 6.5 band score, so keep that in mind. Continuing on with the requirements, we do require your official high school transcripts if you're entering as a freshman student. The high school transcripts, we typically look for at least a B average. So on a 4.0 GPA scale, it's about a 3.0. We do also require those transcripts to be evaluated by what's termed a credential evaluator, which is an independent independent business that evaluates your foreign transcripts into the equivalency of a U.S. system. And then finally, the last requirements are a financial affidavit and supporting bank letter, which is just your, they're kind of a non-academic requirement, but they're required for your F1 student visa. We also have a unique program called the Global Bridge Program that offers students who may or may not be quite up to the level of English proficiency that we require for admission into the undergraduate program here at Auburn. And it's just another avenue in order to get into the undergraduate programs. You're required to have at least a 61 TOEFL score and a 3.0 high school GPA. And what it is it's a kind of a dual program where you'll take, it starts in the summer semester, you'll take about 6 credit hours of undergraduate courses, and then you'll also take about 6 credit hours of ESL courses. So you're kind of splitting your time in between that English language learning and the actual undergraduate course credits that you'll obtain credit for. If you successfully complete that first semester in the summer of that Global Bridge program, you'll continue on into the fall, still maintaining that split between English language classes and undergraduate classes. And as long as you complete the program at the end of that fall semester with a 2.5 cumulative GPA, you'll be accepted fully into the undergraduate program as a transfer student in that spring semester, so you won't have to submit any kind of standardized test scores or TOEFL scores. So a lot of students are finding that as another option in order to get into the undergraduate programs here at Auburn. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions? Well, feel free to ask any questions that you do have, and we can kind of answer them as we go. Going back to our majors, I know we highlighted a little bit of engineering and business. We do also offer degrees in the College of Agriculture, if that's something that you're interested in. We do also offer a College of Forestry and Wildlife Science. Our College of Science and Math offers degrees in anything from biomedical sciences, microbiology, marine biology. We also have some great pre-health programs that are very beneficial to students who are interested in going into the medical fields, whether it be pre-dentistry, pre-med, pre-vet, pre-physical therapy, any of those fields. It's a really unique experience for students who want to kind of have that focus of making sure that they obtain all their pre-health requirements to get into the medical schools of their choice. They have a pre-health advisor that kind of works with them from the point that they're freshmen here at Auburn and continue on into the program. And so that pre-health advisor works with students to make sure that they're making sure all the right questions or all the right prerequisites are being taken. They help them with their applications to medical school, as well as doing mock interviews and just trying to make sure that our students are on the right path to get into the medical schools of their choice. Those pre-health programs, they do have a rate of acceptance into the medical schools of their choice that is above our national average, which is typically around about 70 to 75% of students getting into the medical field of their choice. Some interesting programs that kind of have a global focus. We do offer a College of Architecture, and within that College of Architecture, Design and Construction, we have a unique experience called the Rural Studio. And what it is that you will work within that rural studio and within rural Alabama and kind of work to design and create just different architecture projects within that rural studio. We also have a fisheries program that is top ranked in the world. It's the graduate program, and they offer different global focus within South America or in Central American countries. What else do you have? We also offer a unique experience. Auburn University has an international campus abroad. It's a program called the Joseph S. Bruno Abroad Program in Aricia, Italy. Aricia is about 30 miles or so outside of Rome, Italy, and it's a really unique experience for Auburn students to kind of maintain that international aspect and obtain that international focus with their degrees at Auburn. They'll spend a semester in Italy living and taking classes in Aricia. By the time they finish it, they'll end up with an international studies minor within our College of Human Sciences. And a lot of these students will go on while they're there to further explore Europe and other of the surrounding countries. So there are a lot of great experiences here at Auburn. Any questions yet? Okay, we also offer an honors college here at Auburn. Our honors college is something for students who are really interested in especially the academic aspect of their college experience. They want to kind of apply themselves to some tougher academic classes. The honors college will allow them to finish their degree at Auburn with an honors degree. And they provide just different honors advising to those students. They're able to work closely with these honors advisors on a special capstone project that helps them complete their honors degree. They'll end up taking some of their undergraduate classes as honors classes. It could be an honors biology, it could be an honors human odyssey class. There are a lot of great options for these students who are interested in the honors college. So. We do offer some housing options for our undergraduate and graduate student, international students. Housing on Auburn's campus is done on a first-come, first-served basis. It's not required for undergraduate students to live on campus. We offer, right now we have 3 different areas of on-campus housing with a 4th that will be ready this coming fall semester. 2 of them are going to be your typical college dorm experiences, and a typical college dorm is something where you would share a bedroom with one other person. You would end up with a split bathroom. You would share a bathroom with another suite. So typically you're going to have 4 people sharing one bathroom, and then the other 2 dorms are what we call more of an apartment style living. So you're more you have a lot more space. The apartment style livings, you have your own bedroom, you have a common area with a full kind of kitchenette style area. It doesn't have an oven or a stove, but it kind of gives you the idea of and the freedom of living in an apartment while you're still living on campus. And you have the personal room that you need within your own bedroom. We also offer a lot of different dining options on campus. We do have dining plans that are required for incoming students that live on campus and off campus, and these are for our undergraduate students. On campus dining, we offer pretty much in each area of our housing dining options. They're set up in a food court style and offer any kind of cuisines from typical fast food, some more fresh green salad, healthier choice options. If you're looking for a home-cooked meal, you can kind of get that aspect as well. We offer Mexican places, Asian places. There are a lot of great options for students. They're not lacking in variety. Okay, I got a question. Somebody has asked, what is the faculty to student ratio? Currently we have a faculty to student ratio of about 18 to 1. And so that faculty-student ratio means that, that you'll be able to have that one-on-one with your professor and not have to worry about being a number in your class. Now, granted, since the campus size of Auburn is around 25,000, if you're coming in as an undergraduate student, you will have some of your core curriculum classes that are going to be a little bit larger. They are going to be probably upwards of 150, 200 students. You're going to be in an auditorium. However, once you get through those core curriculum classes, your class size will get to dwindle down. And so it's going to get a lot smaller, so you're able to maintain that one-on-one relationship with your professor, so they know who you are. You feel comfortable being able to go with them to office hours. And a professor's office hours is the option of when you get to go in and just, you don't have to have an appointment, go in and talk with a professor about maybe something that went on in class that day. If you have any questions, you're confused about the notes, you want to go over a test that you had just had or a pop quiz, the professors at Auburn are required to have these office hours, and so they make sure that they're readily available to you if you in fact do need any kind of assistance or have any questions. Another question is that I've gotten is Auburn safe and welcoming for international students? Yes, it is. Auburn has is a very safe campus. There are we have different security, kind of an aspect of on-campus safety and security. On campus, you'll see that there are different security lights that are connected to our Auburn University Public Safety, which is connected with the City of Auburn's police department. And so they provide students, they're pretty much every I want to say about 500 feet or so. You have the option of walking through. If anything's going on, you can run up to one and hit the button, and it'll connect to the police and public safety, so they're aware of what's going on. Welcoming to international students, we are a very open campus, accepting of all kinds of different people. We do have a really great global aspect within the city of Auburn as well, because the state of Alabama and the city of Auburn are even more obtaining that global focus by bringing in international companies, and those international companies are bringing in their employees from overseas to help build that international aspect here in the city of Auburn. So let me transition. Okay. At this time, I'm going to switch over and introduce you to one of our PhD students. So she's one of our current international students. So if you guys have any questions, she's going to tell you a little bit about her experience here at Auburn and try and answer any of your questions.
Good morning, everyone. This is Hejin Park. I'm from South Korea, and I'm pursuing PhD in the material engineering in Auburn. The reason that I came to Auburn is the research performance in this field is ongoing, and it has the same trend in the worldwide. So I chose the Auburn University and came down to South area in the United States. And Auburn is quite a good place, and we can walk around the campus at night, and all the police and the safety is always around us to help us to be safe. And so that's one of the good opportunity for me to focus on the research, because as a graduate student, it is very important to keep time in the campus from the morning to night sometimes. So I don't need to think about the safety to study at night in the campus. So that was the one benefits to study in Auburn. And also in the case of the research, they provide the high quality of the instruments and the all various types of the experimental parts to focus on you having the good data from the research. So I don't have big trouble with during my research because of any facility and the instruments. Then because Auburn University is quite a big city, a big university in the United States, so they also provides bunch of opportunity, and they also correlated research between among the other engineers and the other disciplines, so you can have the quiet good experience. For example, for me, as I told you, I'm the material engineers, and my main job is developing a device for the gas sensor. So I can use that device to detect the harmful gases from the markets and housing and automobile. But the other interesting stuff that I have, I can only use that specific engineering device to the fashion area. So I can put into the clothes to detect the human breath to control their health. So the material engineering combined with the fashion engineers and fashion department to cooperate the research performance. So that is quite interesting field that I can have in Auburn University. And Auburn University is not only for the United States. The researchers also try to have the worldwide research combined with the other country like the Japan, China, Korea, and European countries. So professors and all travel to the other countries to have the cooperating research. So you don't really need to worry about your future, whether you can stay in the United States after degree or going back to your country for a job. So that provides you the various options and research area in Auburn University. Also, the how to get to the graduate school in Auburn is as an international student, you need to prepare the TOEFL score and the GRE, which is the graduate record examination, and the minimum score that you need to have is the 79 for TOEFL, and I think around 1,200 for the GRE out of the 1,600. So that is the minimum. That is the basic score for the international students, and also you need to prepare the statement of personal and recommendation to apply the graduate school. And what I talk from the beginning is mainly about the research and the class, and people also wonder about their life out of the classroom. And what am I doing is, as I told you, Auburn is a very safe place, so I can sorry, it's not about it, but I can enjoy the sports in Auburn, especially the football, and Auburn is very well known about the football team. So every fall season, the people all gathers to watching the football and go to the games to see the football. So we have the every 2 weeks we have the football game in Auburn University. So that is one of my hobbies in fall semester, and I also have the international organization, which I involved in the KSA, which is the Korean Student Association. So every nation has their own organization. So the leaders from each organization has also meeting to have the co-events together. So as a Korean Student Association, we gather the Korean students together to share their life and help them not feel alone in the United States, and help them to feel at home. So that the international organization is really helpful for the every international students, and like us, we have the 2 times the regular meeting in every semester, and also they have the mentor system for the new coming students and help to set up all housing and all material you need at the first time, so you don't really need to worry about how to set up in Auburn. And also the international center really help you to set up in Auburn, help to find the housing, and can help find your friends from your country. And so they really provides that stuff. And so the question that I got is about the faculty, and as you expected, the advisors and the other committee members in your graduate school's life is one of the most important things to consider. And the faculties in Auburn is really nice and respectable. So I've never thought about that I'm bothering them. They always welcome you with the question that you have in the research field, and even for your life, they welcome you to bring the questions and sharing it with their experience. So I don't see the relationship problem with the advisors and the other committee members in Auburn, and they are welcoming the international students to have the research together. So that is your one of concern to have the degree in the Auburn University. Any question? The other question that I got is what Auburn is unique. Yeah, the sorry. The one of my preference to Auburn is the Auburn is quite small city out of the big city, so you can enjoy your life. You don't need to very uh, hesitate. No, you don't need to very rush it, like living in the big city, but it sounds like very um, boring. But the around Auburn, there are so many opportunity to visit the big city and the nature, and makes feel me not bored. So you can visit the mountains or oceans and valley and big city during weekend. It is very close to Auburn, and also as I mentioned before, the football season is one of my favorite season in Auburn. So I've never interested in football before, but football in the United States is very awesome sports. So you can easily get the student tickets in the fall semester. So you don't need to worry about the cost because the famous sports is quite expensive in the United States. But the football with the student tickets allow you to go to game without any worries. So that's one of my favorite. And all the other is it's very hard to see snow, which is good because winter in Auburn is very nice, and it's very few time below 0 Celsius. But you don't need to bring the very heavy jacket and heavy coat to stay in Auburn in winter. So quite nice, and the sunlight is very good. So people in the campus, they lay down in the grass and enjoy the sun during the day, and that's one of the unique stuff in Auburn, and you also can enjoy it, and that's the gift from the nature, and Auburn has it. Okay, so I'll switch to the Holly to discuss more. Thank you.
Okay, guys, we're just going to kind of wrap up. Thanks for stopping by and listening to us this morning. Feel free to contact us if you have any other questions regarding Auburn or any kind of the admissions requirements. You can email us at intl@auburnburn.edu. And we'll be happy to kind of go through any kind of the process and answer any of the questions that you might have. So once again, thanks for stopping by and listening to our presentation this morning. We hope to hear from you soon.